why there are so many universities?
Well, each state is required by federal law to set aside some piece of land for their own state university
Mm-hmm.
that they provide funds for, and and just generally support. So right there, you already have 50 universities that you can pick from. And then there's also private universities which aren't publicly funded. They are funded entirely from student tuition and grants and things like that. And for some of them, they're funded by prestige. Harvard is a private university. So is MIT. So is
Yale.
Yale. Yeah, Yale's definitely one of the private ones. I was thinking of. I'm not sure if UC Berkeley
Mm-hmm.
is private or public.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's public because UC stands for University of California,
Okay.
but it's still very expensive, so I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised if it was private.
Mm-hmm.
So you have those as well, and usually the private universities are a lot more expensive than the public ones. Thankfully, this one here is a public university.
Yeah.
Are you asking why the tuition is different between them?
Yeah, between universities.
Is it not like that in South Korea?
But not much like this. But I don't understand.
Yeah, those would usually be the private universities that they just think they're somehow special, like they have something extra to offer that the other universities just don't have. Maybe they have some very expensive facility or very expensive equipment. That would be the logical
Mm-hmm.
answer, but the real answer might be that they jack up prices to give the illusion that they have some sort of prestige, or they're trying to attract rich people with rich kids.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know for sure the exact reasons. It's probably a range of reasons for why tuition can be as high as it is. I know at Harvard it's something absolutely ridiculous, like $50,000 a year.
Oh.
Whereas here it's $15,000 a year, which is still god awful.
Mm-hmm.
I already sold my firstborn for student loans.
Mm-hmm.
At least with the public universities, it's somewhat funded by taxpayer dollars. So, so the price is lower, it's more affordable,
Mm-hmm.
but you still need student loans most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or you need to work
Yeah.
for years beforehand and save up money, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess some people do, or
Mhm.
some people just have rich parents. I did get some assistance from my parents, but that quickly ran out,
Mhm.
so I'm pretty much on my own now.
Mm-hmm. So you work in the summer, right?
I do work in the summer. I work at a local supermarket called Hy-Vee,
Mm-hmm.
specific only to the American Midwest.
For your tuition.
For tuition, for things that I might need to buy, like textbook fees. Textbook fees are
Yeah,
god
expensive.
awful here.
Mm-hmm.
Like $700 for a textbook is not
Yeah.
uncommon. Textbook.
And do you think that private university is worth it?
It very much depends on what you're trying to do in life. I know. I feel like there are some private universities that have special facilities or special
Labs?
special labs or very good professors or well-known professors
Mhm.
that might be worth your time to invest in if you really want to. But in my opinion, the majority of the time you can safely go to a public university that has $15,000 a year for tuition, or
Mhm.
even lower
Mm-hmm.
in some cases, and you'll still get a a high quality
Yeah.
education.
I think so.
I know I've gotten one here, so I don't think that would.
Good choice.
Yeah, I think it was a good choice. I don't think much would change between here and somewhere else that charges higher fees. So
Makes sense.